I'm going to start us going on YouTube and Twitch over here, and then I will confirm that all the chats are working, and then I will be right back with you. But if you have time, hop on the chat, say hello. We're going to have a great night tonight. Is it on YouTube there, or Twitch rather? 2. There it is on YouTube, and here we go on Facebook. 3. Cool. Everything's working. Perfect. Welcome, welcome, welcome to another exciting IC live auction. I'll just drop something down here. All right. Well, yes, hello. I hope you're all having a wonderful week. I hope you're all having a wonderful year. I hope you're all getting excited about ICCCon. More to come. The news cycle will soon be ready for conventions and other things than they're talking about right now. But it is not quite yet, but it soon will be. So when you get into the room, say hey. Let me know you're here. Let's have a chat. I'm going to start off with something small. Well, Andrea... Hey, there's Nick. How you doing, buddy? I'm going to start off with something small. Well, Andrea tags everybody like we always do so nobody feels they missed out. And we'll start off with an R2 sensor scope today. I know it's not that small, but his label's pretty roughed up, so that's why we'll use him up. But he got a really nice dome on there. Roughed up label, nice dome. Remember, if you got one with a nice label and a bad dome, that's an easy one screw swap right there. But there you go, R2 sensor scope. When the sensor scope works, there it goes. It's kind of hard to see the sensor scope, but sensor scope, there he goes. Now it's working. There we go. But R2 sensor scope, starting at $1, $1 here. You can't go wrong with that. That's so cheap. Hey, we're going the wrong way. Backwards. Spin it around. Backwards. All right. Here we go. People are writing now. Let me see what everybody's got to say here. Hey, DJ, how you doing? Hey, let me know if you are here. I am here, Dave Berg. Victor Oliver, good evening. How are you? Belky Bartakamoose, what up, buddy? How you doing, Dan Belky? Alex Salazar, hello there. Hello there. Nick starts us off with Robert Goodman almost the same time, but Nick beat you to it, Robert, so it's at $10 on that R2-D2. You'd have to come up at least to 11 there. We got lots of stuff tonight, lots of graded figures, lots of vehicles, playsets, carded, 12-inch, pretty much everything Star Wars. Plus we have the wonderful, wonderful nonsense that happens on letter E that you enjoy so much here in this little black box down here when I open up that camera here. And then we have some more fun there. But I hope you're all doing great. Weather alert. It is freezing. Welcome to the frozen tundra of Nashville, Tennessee. It's cold out there. Alex Salazar says $12. Robert Goodman says $15. Robert Goodman in the lead on that R2D Toa. Bo say Threpe O Arc. Tuta Mishka Jabba the Hutt. We got Nick at $16. $16 for Nick. $16 for Nick. Andrea's tagging away there, so we're getting going. Perfect. Andrea must have the most tags of anyone on Facebook. She tags the sale every week with everybody that wants their tag. Robert Goodman says $17 on R2-D2, $17 R2-D Toa. It's chilly here in South Florida. You know what? I heard, you guys, there's going to be a blizzard down on like the Panhandle or something for the first time ever. There was a blizzard warning for the Panhandle. Nothing but rain yet, huh? Maybe tomorrow. Mufasa. Chris Laukeman, what's up, Chris? How you doing? How's it going? I hope you're doing all right. We got 18 on R2-D2, R2-D2. Greetings from the winter wonderland of Pensacola, Florida. Thank you very much, Andrea. Great job. She's Speedy Gonzalez at that tagging, for sure. Yeah, Floridians, they're not ready for it, man. I mean, do you guys even have heaters? Or you just got bonfires down by the beach. My toys arrived today. They're not toys, they're collectibles. Awesome. Glad to hear it, Chris. 27 degrees. Whew. That's cold, man. Robert Goodman in the lead on that R2, what is it called? R2D2. R2 sensor scope. Small ones, Jason Davis. What did you say before, Jason Davis? I don't know what that means. Kenny Bannigan, what's up, buddy? How you doing? How's it going? We got a lot of AFA, CAS, graded, UKG, good stuff. Oh, you have heaters. Nice. A heater. That's cold, man, still. You need some, like, heater. Heater. Sorry, I'm buzzing here. Goodness gracious. I'll just turn that down. Turn this one down. There you go. Now I'm all yours. Sorry. No heaters needed. We got barbecue grills. There you go. 6535 swing. Been there, brother. Aaron Schalliner. What's up, buddy? How you doing? Welcome. Alrighty, we're at $19 on this wonderful R2. I'm gonna move him over because we're gonna make him letter A, and we're gonna bring out the IC auction droid. Thank you to Derek Cernak for that one. He built that for us here, and we have used it for over a year now. And that way we get an A, B, C, and D going. Let's start off with. And all the graded are going to start at $50 because it costs minimum of $50 to get something graded. So plus shipping both ways, so more like $65. But all the graded are going to start off at $50 just to save my voice because there's no point in starting lower than that. The first one is going to be a graded 2-1B. He's only a 75, CAS 75, but that's a 2-1B right there. Letter B is a 2-1B, CAS 75, and it is the flat blue paint variant, it says. So there you go. Next up, we'll do how about a really nice Biker Scout? This one looked good before, and I grabbed him. No salt, no brine, no plows. Oh my. 8 inches of snow on the ground, Chitwood. Whoa, dude. There's a nice, bright white, pretty darn clean Biker Scout. He looks really nice.
Nissan Rogue has been named a Consumer Guide Best Buy for 11 years in a row.
Got a little mark on his thumb, but it's completely covered when there's a blaster in his hand.
Nissan Rogue today.
That's why I wanted to take the blaster out and show you. He's a really, really nice looking Biker Scout there. Starting at $1. Letter C. And then letter D, let's do... How about we hit skip ad? How about we do a gonk? Gonk. Legs are nice and clicky. Gonk. Alright, there you go. A, B, C, D. Now I know my ABCs. How much is a Biker Scout? There are no prices. Everything starts at $1. So if you bid $1, you're in the lead. If somebody bids $10, they're in the lead, and you'd have to bid more. 18 on C. So Robert Goodman right there just bid $18 on the Biker Scout. So now the first bid on the Biker Scout is $18. So the next minimum bid would be $19. But you can bid anything you want. $30, $80, $2,000. I don't care. But Robert Goodman is currently in the lead on the Biker Scout because he just bid $18 as the first bid there. Or no, Aaron bid 15, and then Robert Goodman bid 18. So there's been 2 bids on it already. Now there we go. Nick just bid 21, so now there's 3 bids on it. So now it's at $21. You'd have to go higher than that. But that's how it works, brother. It's easy, Larry. You'll get a hold of it real quick. Don't you worry. We do it a little bit different here. Feel free to ask me any questions. We talk about the IC. We talk about ICCCon. We talk about IC for Life. We talk about IC Star Wars, RC Roadshow, IC anything. Anything IC, or anything about me, or anything about the weather, obviously. But yeah, let me know. Robert Goodman takes over on that Biker Scout at $25. Alright, we've got no bids on Gonk so far. No bids on Gonk. Looks like everything else has a bid, but no bids on Gonk. The R2-D2 with sensor scope is at $19. The flat blue 2-1B is at $50. And the Biker Scout Complete's at $25. And that Gonk is at $0. There we go. We got a $1 bid. Brian Jones on Gonk. That's a good deal for a power droid right there, I'll tell you what. Alright, and let's get out something for letter E. Is there any specific things you're looking for letter E, or you just want the randomness that occurs? Letter E. What wonders will it hold? Letter E. The stuff you'll never know that you need. Letter E. Wonderful randomness. Like whatever that is. I don't know. On letter E. Letter E. Letter E. Letter E. There we go. How about a Bantha Tracks number 24 from spring of 1984. This one interviews Robert Watts, producer of Star Wars. These open up. They got lots of stories, stuff like that, if you don't know them. And then they have the original advertisements for the Star Wars toys on the back. And look, this is like an Indiana Jones one, which has an awesome Indiana Jones sheet in it. This is all about Indiana Jones here, which is cool. So there you go, Robert Watts. And you got the order forms for the toys and stuff in there. We got $6 on the Gonk, $6 on the Gonk. I do not have a mint and sealed box Slave 1 for sale, brother. I only have them in my collection. Tough to get Boba stuff off me. I only sell extras. Extra, read all about it. Only Bobas are ones I have tons of. See if that works better. There we go. There you go. Perfect. Letter E. Bantha Tracks. Robert Goodman, $15 on Gong. Thank you, sir. I'm home from work sick today, so I won't have to hide in the bathroom to watch your auction. Hey, there you go. Homesick today. I get it. Homesick. Sorry, what is E? Just joined. I just put it up, so no worries. Letter E is a copy of Bantha Tracks from 1984. Bantha Tracks number 24. It has a lot about the Indiana Jones film and Robert Watts from Star Wars. But it's like the original vintagey story. Like, I don't know, publication. Publication, yeah. It's a vintage publication. Mwah. That sounds fancy. Mwah.
Break free with the new Opera GX.
Was a joke. Ah, alright, fair enough.
Brand new design.
And we joke here? There's joking? Good evening. Happy bidding. All right, let me run them down for you here. R2 sensor scope is at $19. 2-1B, it's graded AFA 75, but it's only at the $50 flat rate. So technically that would only pay for the grading. The figure is free in there as of right now. It's only at $50. Got a beautiful biker scout that's only at $25. We're going to show him again because he's really, really nice for $25. Get a clean biker scout like that. They are harder and harder to come by. Aaron Moffat, what's up, buddy? How you doing, man? How's it going? What's the story? How you doing? Nice biker scout there. Beep. Nick Grooms, $20 on A. Nick Grooms, $20 on A. And then we have $0 on the Bantha track so far. I'm sure somebody will come on that'll be into those. People do collect them. They are rather interesting. Is Ian McDermott coming to ICCC? No, brother. Well, no. Not as far as I know currently. No, we don't. There's a lot of people out there because we don't just do Star Wars. So we try to not do folks 2, 3, 4, or 5 times. But Ian's already been, I think, 3 times. So I don't know. But no, I don't think so. But many more guest stars to come. But if you didn't notice, the internet has been rather full of other things for about the past week. And you have to let everyone who is very passionate about things calm down before you announce things, or else no one sees them. So, because everybody, not everybody. There are quite a few people out there that are shouting hooray or shouting boo. And neither of those leave much option for what do you want to do at a Star Wars convention in May. So, more to come, just not today. Aaron Moffat, $25 on A. Adrian Coate, $26 on the Biker Scout. We got 22. It's already at 25. Joe Starry. Hey, Joe Stutzo, how you doing, buddy? And the Biker Scout's already at 26. So everybody beat you to that one, Joe. You'd have to re-go. Adrian Coate, $26 on C. What's C? There's already a $26 bid. Oh, you. You're already in the lead, Adrian. You're good to go. Robert Goodman, $30 on C. Oh, Robert Goodman just took over C at $30. Andrea says A is at 25. Yes, with Aaron. Is it already at 25 with Aaron Moffat? Yeah. Aaron Moffat is the lead on A at $25. Aaron Moffat is in the lead on that R2 sensor scope. Aaron Moffat's leading. All right, so once again, let me run through them for you. R2-D2 sensor scopes at $25. That AFA 75 flat blue 2-1B is at $50. That Biker Scout's at $30, and the Gonk is at $15. And Bantha Tracks is at $0. So if we don't get a bid on that, somebody tag Casey Blevins. He'll buy that for $1 for sure. Or Lyle Jones. Here's letter A. It was just the one I started off with, so it's not in the best condition. The dome is very, very nice, but the sticker is not. I'm try to get it to zoom in here for you. There you go. But see, the dome is great all the way around, but the sticker is not so nice. But he was the one to start off everything, so that's where we're going there. Okay. Hey, Ma, how you doing? Yeah, Rex is downstairs. Making trouble. It's great, Joe. No complaints, buddy. Still here. Got to get the video camera to catch my eyeballs or it doesn't get into focus. Andy Burrows, E at 3. Thank you very much, sir. Got us started on Crazy Letter E. You never know what's coming with Crazy Letter E. All right, we got B at $60, C at $35. Are room sales allowed this year? Where's Nick Smith McCombs? Let me do this, and he'll come and tell you all about it. But the room sales are not directly related to ICCC, except we just pretend they don't happen. But, yeah, they're happening, Chris. Nick is running the room sales down there. He knows all about it. So he will take care of you and tell you all about it. He also has a link to a page for it, a Facebook group rather. But yes, if you think about it, the Embassy Suites has a room in the front and then the bedroom in the back with a door. So if one was wondering for the perfect venue for such a non-sanctioned ICCC thing that has nothing to do with ICCC, then Embassy Suites, I would say, is pretty much the best possible room layout in the world for what is it you call them? Something room sales? Aaron Schellner, for IC for Life, do you need to be a member of IC for Life to participate in the memorial sales and auctions? No, absolutely not. It's getting set up currently. It's not there yet, but it's essentially going to be an entire auction house, just like you would see with like, Hakes or LCG or anything like that. It'll have the same kind of format on a web page, and anyone can bid. You don't even have to be a member of the IC. You don't even have to be on Facebook or anything. You know, it'll be a completely separate entity from the IC, from me, from my Taco Tuesday sales, from everything, and it's going to be built up. So it'll be a place where we can all go and bid. Everyone can go and bid. But I also suggest become a member because it's way better, and that way, if you have extra stuff, and if not, you can always, send in stuff, and we will charity raffle or charity sell it off, and that money will go to IC for Life as well. But you do not even have to be a member to participate in IC for Life. The membership it's not even technically IC for Life. Well, it is, but the membership is just to take care of your collection in the event of your passing, and that you might not have somebody who's gonna take care of that and get the most money for your family. If you already have that person lined up, like many of us do, that's totally cool. I totally get that, and you don't need that at all. To be IC for Life, you just got to tell folks about it. You don't even need to give. You can even volunteer time if you want to bid on the memorial auctions and to buy the stuff in the memorial auctions, which will be coming still a few months out. This stuff takes a lot of lead time, a lot of pictures, a lot of data entry, and I'm also trying to throw a convention here, and I have real jobs, so, but yeah, no, you don't have to be a member. People will even hear about it from regular advertising. But it'll be like regular auction houses, except we won't be selling for any kind of profit or anything. What happens is the buyer's premium, like every auction has a buyer's premium, right? So instead of the buyer's premium going to the auction house to fund things, it's going to go to IC for Life. So that way instead of us making money, we're just going to raise money for the nonprofit charity. But yes, anybody can participate. Shoot, man. Absolutely. You could only like Star Trek and buy stuff on the memorial auctions. Casey Blevins. E at $4 for Casey Blevins. $4. Did somebody tag you, Casey? I'm like, where's Casey Blevins? He'll bid on this. He likes Fanta tracks. But, there we go. Casey Blevins. All right. Let's start calling stuff. We'll start off with that R2-D2 sensor scope. I'm going to run through all the prices again, and I'm going to start calling off some stuff, bringing out new stuff. So get ready. R2-D2 sensor scope's at $25. 2-1B AFA 75 in that flat blue. It's only at $60. That Biker Scout Complete, nice condition, $35. And Gonk is only at $15. In the Bantha Track Spring of 1984 catalog, it's at $4. All right, let's call R2-D2 sensor scope. He was first out. Let's call him first. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold R2-D2. No Power of the Force coin separate tonight. Sorry, buddy. Love the IC for Life. Great mechanism for collectors' families. Thank you so much. Absolutely, brother. It was something that needed to happen, and I've been thinking of a way to do it for about 5 years. And I finally decided on a nonprofit 2 years ago. And then a nonprofit requires ridiculous amounts of work and paperwork to get federally licensed. And that took about another year and a half for me finally to get through it. And then we got our approval back in October. So, federally licensed nonprofit. Ensuring that collectibles last forever for you, me, our grandkids, our grandnieces and nephews and such. All right, R2-D2 is done. Let me get him in a bag there. Bloop, 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 bloop. Bloop, 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 bloop. Bloop, 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 bloop. Here, and since we did that R2, let's do... Alright, we got two Jawa variants here, light brown stitch and dark brown stitch. You want to do a Jawa? It's a little bit too early for the Jawa song, huh? Let me pick out something else. Here. Salacious Crumb. A little bit of crumb in your life. He's a graded an 85, CAS 85. That's a Salacious Crumb right there. That's actually a really cool case. Keeps his feet off the floor. Check that out. CAS makes some pretty cases. Look at that. He's got a little chair in there. That's cool. Salacious Crumbs starting at $1. Well, nope, starting at $50 because that was what it would cost to grade that. I don't know how much it costs to grade that, but $50 is the minimum to grade something. So there you go. CAS 85 Salacious Crumb. Let's call that. Next up is letter B. That flat blue 2-1B there. He's at R2 pop-up in the hopper. I only have a graded droids one for sale. Alright, so we're going to call that flat blue 2-1B AFA 75 flat blue 2-1B. It's CAS 75 flat blue 1B. Blue 2-1B. Blah! For Robert Goodman at $60. Going once. Hey, what's up, Melton? How you doing? Going twice. Going thrice. $60. That's a good deal for a medical droid, brother. I bet you when they come out with the Optimus medical droid, it's going to be way more expensive. We'll probably do a lot more stuff, though. Aaron Moffat starts off at $50 on Salacious Crumb there. All right. Congrats. That's a good one. Okay, and then we need another graded figure. Let's do, what do you say here? How about we do this AFA 85 C-3PO with removable limbs? That's an 85 grade. You know how hard those are to come by. AFA 85 C-3PO graded. Removable limb C-3PO AFA 85. Very high grade. Very good condition. If I could get it to zoom in, you'd be able to tell for yourself. There you go. Really, really cherry condition there. AFA 85. So Salacious Crumb is a CAS 85. C-3PO is an AFA 85. We're going to sell this Biker Scout here at $35. Going once on the Biker Scout. Nice Biker Scout, $35. Going twice. Going thrice. Sold on the Biker. Sold on the Biker. Biker Scout. Never seen a graded crumb. Salacious Crumb. Biker Scout. That's a good deal, man. I think he's a really nice looking Biker Scout. And he's complete and everything. Sweet. Cool. Let's get you out something here.
When you want that time to be a good time.
I got a really, really nice Death Star droid. Be back in about half an hour. The nice Death Star droid there. It's actually a really nice Death Star droid there. His legs are... That leg's really tight. Well, his legs are tight. Oh, one's a little bit looser than the other, but he's really nice condition all the way around. And you know, with Death Star droids, you look at them, they start flaking paint. So there you go. Death Star droid is letter A, B, C. And then for letter D, actually, let's call this Fantatrax here. We're going to call the Fantatrax going once. I think it's at $4 or $5. $4 on the Fantatrax. Going once, going twice, going thrice on Fantatrax. $4 sold to Casey Blevins. We got 65 on B, 65 on B. Fantatrax is sold. Dura Banta. Banta Banta. What's this? Star Wars the LP. It says Harrison on it. It's definitely open. Still got the sheets in there. The records. Let's see how the records look. Star Wars London Symphony Orchestra. The record looks good. It's got some fingerprints on it. And there's the other side record. So it has two records. Star Wars, the original soundtrack, has the name Harrison on the top right there. So maybe it was owned by George Harrison. No promises. But there you go. Star Wars, the soundtrack. This one's from 1977, 20th Century Fox right there. Excuse me. So, starting at $1. Star Wars, the soundtrack. All right, and Gonk is at $15. We're going to call him. I'm going to sip my coffee, though. We got 67 on B. 67 on B. Adrian Coate. Robert Goodman, 75 on B. 75 on B. All right, let's call that Gonk. Gonk is at $15 right there. Nice Gonk. Gonks are going super cheap nowadays. I remember when those things were like $35 a piece. COVID made everything expensive. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Your son's name is Gonk? That's cool, dude. Gonk. Sold Gonkalator. All right, on E we got 15, 5, 15, 15. Oh no, that's Gonk. $20. We're at $20 on the record set there, letter E. Let's get Gonk down here. I'm going to put up this one just because that baggie will fit a Gonk perfectly. So that's going to be a Zuckus right there. Sorry, Zuckus, I stole your bag for the Gonkinator. That's a Zuckus, and this one's actually a little bit of a fun one. It has the circles on the back of the knees like Lily Letty, but it is not Lily Letty because it is a Hong Kong COO. But since no one cares about the variants on Zuckus for some reason, it doesn't really matter. But if you look at the back of the knees, you see those little circles? They're hard to see. It's picking up my eyeballs. It's hard for me to make you see it. Let me see if I can do it like this. There you go. So those little circles back there? That's distinctive of the Lily Letty, but this is a Hong Kong, as you can see right there. But Lily Letty wouldn't have that there. It would be a little scar. Oh no, Harrison. I gotcha. Still a cool name, man. Not as cool as Gonk, but still a cool name, Harrison. There you go. Whoops. Oops-a-daisy. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. I declare a thumb war. Salacious Crumb is at $65. He is a CAS 85 Salacious Crumb C3PO is at removable limb. C3PO AFA 85 is only at $75. We're gonna have to let that one sit. Are there people here that want graded stuff, or do you guys want just loose or vehicles or play sets? Just checking. Because AFA 85 C3PO removable limbs for $75 is dirt cheap. That's how much they cost loose. When they're really, really nice. When they're perfect condition like that. And a Salacious Crumb. How many of those do you see? And he's graded an 85. 87.1 actually. Alrighty, we got $25 on E with Chris Laukenman. Nick Williams says $85 on C3PO. Buck a point. You can't go wrong with a buck a point. B was at 77 right before that. Now it's at 85. Any vehicles? I do have some vehicles. There's actually a Millennium Falcon right here that's totally in my way. You need a Falcon? I got a Falcon. I got a speeder bike, but it's graded. Or no, it's not. It's just, I think it's sealed speeder bike. I got a Wampa over there. Got a Death Star. Got a AT-ST. I've got a Land Speeder. I've got a B-Wing. I've got a White TIE Fighter, Darth Vader TIE Fighter, Jabba's Palace. It looks like a Slave One over there. Creature Cantina, Imperial Attack Base, Dagobah, and a partridge in a pear tree. I don't know. Mad stuff. Robert Goodman, $90 on B. Aaron Moffat, $27 on E. E is at 27. That Death Star droid's only at $25, and I want to show him to you again because, I don't know. If you're a Death Star droid hunter, $25, he's worth more than that. Look at him. Just throwing that out there, that's still a really killer deal right there. And we got no bids on Zuckus. Letter D, not a dollar. Not a dollar on Zuckus. Letter E is the 2-disc LP of the original Star Wars soundtrack from 1977. It has 2 records in there. The cover is well used. It has a piece of tape that says Harrison on it up here. Right there. Some tape along the bottom there, but still, it's got both the records in it, so it's legit. Alright, C is already at 35. Well, cool for C. Oh, then I am wrong. Sorry, I was reading it off there. I was reading it off the sheet, sorry. C is at 35. My bad. There we go. Robert Goodman, $10 on D. B at $100. Thank you, sir. That's what I'm saying. The quicker we get these graded figures to somewhere near their regular price, I will blow out graded figures tonight, folks. But just get them, even if it's 20%, 30% less than market, I'm fine with it. But it's like pulling teeth, and it's a AFA 85, you know, like, whatever the last one sold for on eBay, take off 20% and bid that. Save my voice, and we'll run through them a lot quicker for you. Get a lot more stuff out there for you. All right, we got C at $40. Nick Grooms. We got Chris Laukenman taking over on E at $30. Everybody's got record players at their house, huh? I do not. Dan Balky Bartakamus, $50 on C. $50 on C. I knew that Death Star droid would start to catch fire once I showed him again. He's in beautiful condition. He really is. Very beautiful. Zuckus, $10. Robert Goodman, thanks for the bid, brother. $10 on Zuckus there. We got $65 on Salacious Crumb. $65 on Salacious Crumb. I'm going to show them to you again. Specialty case right there, graded in 85, CAS 85. Salacious Crumb. It's only at $65 right now. $65. Just the case. Would cost you $50 to case it, $8 to $10 each way on shipping. So it's still a very good deal. Cheaper than you could even get a chip there. The crumb is still free. The 85 crumb is still free on that price tag. All right, we got Zuck is complete at $10. That LP is at $30. $30 on the LP. What do you guys want for graded? I literally have almost everything. Pick out a character name, and I will choose the figure. Do like a Ugnaught, a Luke, a Leia, anybody from Return of the Jedi, anybody from anything, actually. All of them. It's really crazy what I'm looking at over here. Very nice. Alrighty, where are we at? Salacious Crumb is at $65. Removable limb C-3PO, AFA 85. I gotta look that up, because maybe it's ready to be called, and maybe I think it's worth more than it is. But I don't know, how many AFA 85s go for $100 ever, so that's why I'm gonna look. C-3PO, removable limbs. Well, there's an 80 that goes for $117, so that's not bad. It's close, because it's an 85. Oh no, 85. Oh no, that's an original C-3PO. So yeah, that's not terrible then, whatever. Give 5 points for free. I dig that. Yeah, there we go, Brian Campbell. That's exactly what I just looked up, brother, so it's cool. Let me call that C-3PO. If you want to get in on that, do it. If not, Robert Goodman, you get a good deal on that, brother, and I'm happy with that. You're always hanging out. Robert Goodman is going to win that C-3PO for $100. 80 grade, yes. Toby Black, I'm sorry, man. I never got to it, bro. But yes, I'll look for you, buddy. Sorry. Going once, Robert Goodman, C-3PO. Going twice, going thrice, C-3PO. So, Robert Goodman, $100. Look at that. You get better than the best price you could ever get off eBay, even in sold listings, from my auctions. Let me look, Toby, here. $85, $75. I have a Droids R2-D2, Toby, that's an 85, or that's an 80 plus. I have an A-Wing pilot that's an 80, but his peg is broken off in there. I have... Everything else looks like an 85, Toby. Except for the Amana Man, that's a 90. Yeah, no, Toby, the only ones I got are a Droids R2-D2 and a A-Wing pilot. Here, we'll sell the A-Wing pilot because he's here. Why not? Alright, A-Wing pilot, AFA 80. He does have a busted peg in there, you see? Right there. It's the one from over his shoulder. It fell off the glue. If you want me to bust him out, I am more than happy to do so for you. If you do not, then I would leave him like that because you can't even tell when he's sitting on your shelf. Great condition, black blaster. AFA 80 A-Wing pilot. In the archival case, too. See, archival cases is even, what's that, a $10 upcharge? But anyway, there you go, starting at $50. AFA 80 A-Wing pilot. One of the shoulder pegs is busted in the case. You can get that fixed. It's $15 from AFA if you want to get that fixed. Last 17-year programs, number one in your hearts. Robert Goodman on that C-3PO. Good job, bud. One of the best letter E's. There you go. One of the best letter E's ever. All right, we got a $100 starting bid on the A-Wing Pilot, letter B, $100. Brian Jones in the lead on that A-Wing Pilot there. We got Aaron Schellner at $350 on the A-Wing Pilot, $350 on the A-Wing Pilot. That is an AFA 80 grade A-Wing Pilot. 80 grade A-Wing Pilot. Thank you very much, brother Aaron, for saving my voice and getting it up a little bit in price. I appreciate it, man. It's tough when it's like 50, 51. You're like, dude, it's an A-Wing Pilot. Just because it's graded, it means it's worth more. Just get somewhere near the ball of heart, please. It's like dropping you off in New Jersey when you're going to a Yankee game, you know? It's like, it's going to take forever. All right, let's get this. Is everybody done with the LP yet, or what? What's the story on the LP? Letter A is only at $65, Arthur Lou. I think it's cheap. I mean, it costs that much just to grade it, and it's an 85, CAS 85. Let's call, I don't know, the really, really nice Death Star droid at $5 or $50, or Zuck is Complete at $10. I guess you guys aren't here for the loose. We'll get into some more graded. Let's call the Death Star droid. If you want to get it in Zuck is Complete, he's cheap, $10. And the Death Star droid, I think, is cheap for what he is. He's a nice Death Star droid, but that's okay. Dan Belke, he's a good dude. $50 on that Death Star droid. Going once, going twice, going thrice. $50. Oh, Death Star droid. Nick Groom's $47 on the Star Wars soundtrack. Aaron Romine, $95 on A. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Makes it go a lot quicker. Thank you. Chris Ackerman, $50 on E. $50 on E. What did I just sell? Death Star droid. That's a really nice Death Star droid, Balky. You're gonna like him, dude. Interested in droids, RT? Just saying. Well, they'll come up eventually. I'll bring them up eventually. It's not a. It is a droids R2. Yeah. All right. Yeah. That's what you go. Forget it. Let me see what I can reach here. But yeah, if you got a buddy that collects 80 or 85 graded, tons about to come out, so tag them. All right, let's do the Mighty Chewbacca. This one is it's a Taiwan Chewbacca, so that's good. So it's a Taiwan variant of Chewbacca. It's an AFA 80 grade Chewbacca. AFA 80, that TW is Taiwan right there. So it's a Taiwan variant, AFA 80 Chewbacca. All right, and let's call Forlom, or Zuckus rather. Or Zuckus is at $12. Jason Lasota just bid on it, so we're going to let that run for a little bit longer. All right, let me run through the prices for you again. We got Salacious Crumb, Aaron Romine in the lead at $95. We got the A-Wing Pilot AFA 80 at $350 with Mr. Schellner, and we have the Taiwan Chewbacca AFA 80, and Zuck is Complete is at $12, but he just got a bid on it, so. Sorry, I'm just checking if I can call the A-Wing Pilot. But I think that's how much it costs loose, but I don't know. So we're going to check some sold listings. They go for about $420. So we'll give it a little bit longer. It's a killer deal. It's a killer deal, but it's not insanely, ridiculously half price or anything, so that's cool. But the A-Wing Pilot's at $350 there. Let's call that Zuckus, unless anybody wants to get in on that Zuckus. Arthur Liu, it's at $95 now, brother. Sorry. You might need a refresh. I think you might be lagging a bit. It's at $95 with Aaron Romine, the Salacious Crumb. Daniel Neal, it's already at $95, brother. You'd have to go 100. Salacious Crumb's at 95 currently. Let's call it Zuckus. Going once on Zuckus at $12. Going twice on Zuckus at $12. Going thrice. Zuckus, $12. Sold. Sorry, I meant C95. Okay. There you go. First bid on Chewbacca is $95. The mighty Chewbacca. I got you there, Daniel. You're in the lead. Oh, we got another bid. Cynthia Farragate at $15 before the buzzer. Cynthia's in the lead. Arthur Liu on A. We're at 108. Arthur Liu on A. Cynthia Farragate is in the lead on D. Chris Laukenman, I think, is going to win the soundtrack. We're going to call that for. Going once on letter E. Going twice on letter E. Going thrice. Letter E. Sold. Arthur Liu just took over letter A at 108. 108. Arthur Liu in the lead on Salacious Crumb there. We got Chris Laukenman about to take down the record set. Go paste. Bum 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 bum. Poor Zuckus. Yeah, nobody's got any love for Zuckus. It's a problem with the proprietary weapon that's too big for a vacuum. They're all still around, so nobody needs them. But it's a cool action figure. All right, letter E. Weirdness of letter E. What do we got? There. How about a couple random sticker sheets. That's what? Millennium Falcon? That's a Falcon sticker sheet. You know what? I'll sell that with that Falcon there. Forget that. Here. It's what's left of one of the sticker sheets from one of the carrying cases. There you go. Starting at $1. Alrighty then, let's call Zuckus here for Miss Farragate. Zuckus going once, going twice, going thrice. $15. That's a good deal. Pardon. Sold. Zuckus is sold. Zuckus is sold. Goes. Let's get you out there right now. A CAS 85 Hammerhead. Two-line COO Hammerhead CAS 85. He's looking good with the hammer. MC Hammer starting at $50. Hammer, go hammer. Alrighty, let's run through them again for you. Salacious Crumb is with Arthur Liu at 108. I'm probably going to call him next. The A-Wing Pilot is an AFA 80. It does have a broken peg in there, but it's at 350 with Mr. Schallender. 350. The Taiwan Chewbacca, AFA 80 on that Taiwan Chewbacca. Daniel Neal's in the lead at $95. Hammerhead, no bids yet, but I did just put them out. And carrying case sticker sheet, we have no bids on yet. Nobody wants a sticker sheet. Here, I'll give you a Biker Scout keychain with the sticker sheet. So there you go. Biker Scout keychain with the sticker sheet. How's that for a letter E? Random. The word you're looking for is random. There you go. Casey Blevins, E for 5. Zuck is cooler. Forlom. Loose and complete. Joseph Wiggins starts us off on the hammer at 70 bones. 70 bones on the hammer. That is a CAS 85 grade hammerhead. We're going to call that Salacious Crumb. He's an 85 grade for Mr. Arthur Lou. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold to Arthur Lou. 108 on Salacious. Salacious is sold. There you go. Nick Groom, $7 on E. $7 on E. All right, CAS 80 Raincore Keeper. Raincore Keeper. He's graded an 80 there. Nice big case. That's a big old piece of acrylic. Raincore Keeper. Ooh, that's a Taiwan Raincore Keeper. 3-line. Taiwan Raincore Keeper, so that's a made in Taiwan Raincore Keeper. CAS 80 Raincore Keeper. Letter A. We got $10 on E with Casey Blevins. Nick Grooms came in there on E with $7. Casey Blevins is in the lead at $10. Dang it, Havens, I'm going to start collecting graded. Dude, you could start flipping graded for the price of some of these are going for, man. They're going cheap. Good deals, for sure. Good deals are happening. That's what I'm saying. I mean, how much is a loose A-Wing pilot? $350? Because we have an AFA 81 at $350. So, he's a good deal. E at 13, Casey Blevins. Casey Blevins at $13. The Raincore Keeper has 0 bids on it. Right now, you could be in the lead on that Raincore Keeper for $50. The A-Wing Pilot, AFA 80, it does have that broken peg inside the case, but you can get that fixed for $15. Only at $350. Ben, $350. Yeah, they're going as cheap as loose ones. Taiwan Chewbacca, AFA 80 at $95. Hammerheads at $70. The Chewbacca is an AFA 80, I think. Yeah, AFA 80 Near Mint Plus. It's a Taiwan Chewbacca. It's only at $95. A-Wing Blaster is $250 alone. I hear you.
Wait, we could have gotten this yesterday at 5%.
I hear you,
or the day
man.
before that, or the day that it broke.
A-Wing is a killer deal right now. Even on straight bids, they're going for $420 on eBay. And that's straight bids. That's like somebody not even working. They just take 2 pictures of it and put it on eBay and let it run. All right, we got $80 on D. $80 on D. Robert Goodman says $100 on that Taiwan Chewbacca. AFA 80 Chewy. The bid is on A is literally $0. The starting bid is $50. Yeah, Chewbacca looks like it should be closer to like 150. And that's for the standard Kenner, not the Taiwan. There's some standard Kenners that have gone for $100 down lower. 140, 150, 99, 100, 130. Yeah, it's still too cheap. And this one's a variant. It's Taiwan variant. If I own one graded piece, I'll have to have them all. Just crack them out. I'll crack them out for you, man. If it's that nice and that cheap, go for it. The bid on A currently is $50. Mr. Bordner is in the lead at $50. $50. Let's call that keychain. Nick Grooms is in. Nope, we've had bids on that keychain recently. Forget it. All right, Raincore Keepers at $50. AFA A-Wing Pilot AFA 80 is at $350. Chewbacca is at $100. Hammerhead is at $80. They're all a good deal. If you know anybody that collects loose graded, they're good deals. For sure. All right, we got $50 on A. Yep, Chad's already in the lead there. That's that one. Sorry, I saw it over there. Everybody's really quiet. Shh. We're at 110 on C. Daniel Neal takes over on C. That's a Taiwan Chewbacca AFA 85 Near Mint Plus. 110. We're going to call the letter E here for Nick Grooms, $15. Carrying case stickers and keychain. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Robert Goodman says $65 on A. $65 on A. He's a good deal. 105 on... No, we already have 110 on C, Neil. Sorry, bud. But we already have 110 on that. You'd have to go at least 115. No, we got 125 on C with Mr. Robert Goodman. 125 on C. Thank you, sir. There you go, Nick Grooms. Keychain. It's actually a pretty cool keychain, man. Alright. What is this stuff? Whoa, cool. Check this out. 1980 Burger King Coca-Cola promo something. Super Cutscene Collection. Save all your stamps. Save all your stamps in the special Empire Strikes Back booklet. Whoa, cool. It's got some of them done in here. Scenes to remember. You see, these ones have been done. Yeah, I got graded Vaders, graded Bobas, I got graded everything. Three of the sticker boxes have been completed, the other ones are open. But still, cool. So that's a Burger King and Coca-Cola Super Scene Collection. Empire Strikes Back. Letter E. Can't believe I'm still in the lead for B. I don't even collect graded figs. That's what I'm saying. You can crack it out, man, and it's still killer deal. Do you want me to crack it out?
My grandfather.
You tell me. You're in the lead.
For over 75 years now. He's got so many life experiences.
The Raincore Keeper's only at $65. The A-Wing Pilot's $350. Chewbacca Taiwan is only at $125. Hammerhead's only at $80. Everything is dirt cheap, brother. And the Burger King Scene Collection, the piece of paper is at $5 right now. $5. Just got a bid. Nick Grooms. Alright, man, I don't want to call that A-Wing Pilot for $350. How much is an A-Wing Pilot in real life? Why is my eBay so slow? What up, Jeremy Schmidt? How you doing, bud? $311 for A-Wing Pilot, whatever. So in whatever, it's close enough. $350. I'm gonna call the A-Wing Pilot. If anybody wants to hop in on that, do it now. A-Wing Pilot at $350 for Mr. Schulliner. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Guess who collects graded figures now, Aaron? Enjoy, buddy. It's a nice deal. It's a nice figure, man. It's real nice. Greg James, there we go. He might have saved you there, Aaron. Greg James at $365. $365. All right. Yeah, I got Greg bid. We got Nick Grooms in the lead on the Burger King Super Scene collection. Looks like I entered an interesting time with the graded figs. I got a ton of graded figs. I've been tossing them. One with eBay went with 400. 85 plus with coin. Oh, that's cheap. That dude got banged up worse than me. We got B at 370. B at 370. That A-Wing Pilot does have the broken peg in there, but that's it. You can get that regraded for $15. Dude, Aaron, you were this close to winning it. That close. Alrighty, let's see where we're at. We're at $65 on the Rain Core Keeper. We are at $80 on the Hammerhead. We are at $125 on the Taiwan Chewbacca. Not sold, just regular listing. Oh wow, that's a good deal, man. Also, don't forget tax on eBay. Do not forget. But yeah, no, I'm cool with the A-Wing Pilot. I was just trying to call it, man. Then people bid. All right, Rain Core Keeper, CIS 80. Rain Core Keeper is at $65. Chewbacca Taiwan. Let's call it Chewbacca Taiwan. I'm happy with that at $125. Chewbacca Taiwan, going once, going twice, going thrice. That is a good deal because it is a variant. Sold. Chewbacca Taiwan at $1.25. Quarter water. Yeah, tax is killer. Man, it's 9.25 here. Well, plus the shipping on eBay. There's, I don't know if it's free shipping or not, the one you're looking at. But shipping is sometimes killer too, because they hate you for $25, or they're like, must be insured or whatever. Alrighty, there is the mighty Chewbacca. Alright, let me see if I can reach over here. There you go. People like this guy. Rebel Commando, painted face Rebel Commando. This is a CAS 85, 87.3 actual grade. Complete Rebel Commando. Yeah, you guys tell me. I don't know what the heck graded is worth. I never get stuff graded, but I bought a collection a while ago that was all graded stuff. So here we are. And also I knew you wanted good stuff for the new year. And also I can't reach the carded figures over there. So we'll get to them eventually. Painted face. This is an 85 grade. I guess you could read all that. CAS 85 grade Rebel Commando painted face. Dude, I'm in Davidson and it's still 9.75, brother. 9.75 sales tax now. It's crazy. It's too many dollars. The grade is an 80 on the A-Wing Pilot. It does have a busted peg in the case. And it is currently at $370. And I am about to call it if there's no other bids. So if you want to bid on it, now's the time. right, Nick Grooms is the only one to bid on this. I guess it's not as rare as I thought it was, but it is a Coca-Cola Burger King booklet from the 80s. So it is vintage, but there you go. But Nick Grooms is going to get that one for $5. That one I'm going to call here in a second.
Want internet that keeps...
Alrighty then. Let's call. What should we call? Brian, what should I call, man? Rancor Keepers at 65. Let's call that. You know what? Let's call the A-Wing Pilot. If you want in on the A-Wing Pilot, right now's the time. If not, Nick's going to win it. There you go, Nick. Going once, going... I can guarantee you that one's a good blaster there. Going once, going twice, going thrice. 370 to Nick. Thank you, sir. No loose last 17. Loose graded last 17. Yes, sir. A, $70. Hey, that's a good idea, Chad. A at $70. $70 on A. There's the A-Wing Pilot. Thank you very much, Nick. That's a good one. What do you guys want? Oh, we do a Wicket. Everybody loves Wicket. AFA 80 plus Wicket. Well, it's a Taiwan Wicket as well. I guess this guy collected Taiwan variants. Taiwan Wicket. That's what the TW is for. AFA 80 plus. 80 plus Taiwan Wicket. Letter B. Letter B, letter B. It's the letter B. Alright, we're going to call this one for Nick Grooms. Congratulations, brother. Going once, twice, 3 times at $5. Crazy letter E. Even I don't know what the stuff is on letter E half the time. Crazy letter E. Andy Burrows, I'm sorry. All the graded start off at $50, just because it costs a minimum of $50 to get anything graded. That's if you drop it off and pick it up from the grading company. They charge $50 for that plastic case on the outside, not counting shipping. So all the graded have to start at $50. Stop, Havens. You can cost me a lot of money. I only have a few graded, and actually they're accidental. It's not my fault, man. I got tons of graded here. You got the Burger King thing for $5. You doing all right? Greg James starts off at 50 on C and 50 on B. Chad, you were right after Greg, so you'd have to go higher than 50, bud. He beat you to it. Beat you to it. All right, what's in here? Crazy letter E. What is this? Well, it looks like a torn out something from a booklet. It's got some really old tape on there. Tape's actually still a bit sticky, but it's old tape. I have no idea what it is. Secrets from the Empire Strikes Back. I guess it was a poster somebody had on their wall. It has a perforated edge on this side. You can see it. Look by my mustache. It has a perforated edge on that side. Let me read about it a little. The Ice Planet's scenes were filmed in Norway during one of the coldest winters ever. During the filming, the crew was cut off from the rest of the world by avalanches that shut down the railway line. In fact, poor Harrison Ford was stranded in a train blocked by a collapsed snow tunnel. He had to make the rest of the trip by snowplow. Too bad he didn't have his trusty Tauntaun. I didn't know that. Did you guys know that? That Harrison Ford was stuck in a train on Hoth and had to take a snowplow? Let's read more fun facts from this weird poster. Yoda is the most most secret special effect in the Empire. His movements are so like life that many people thought he was played by a small person. They didn't say that because this was made vintage. Not true. In fact, he is a very complicated puppet. I knew that. His movements and voice were created by Frank Oz. As all Dynamite readers know, Frank Oz, it must be from Dynamite. Frank Oz was the genius behind Miss Piggy, Fozzie the Bear, and Yoda. But Yoda was a challenge for him. It took 3 people under the swamp, plus lots of remote control equipment, to make the little creature move. Maybe they had some help from the Force. The Jungle Planet was built on an indoor set. Would you believe the set was over 250 feet long? All the trees and swamps were made of metal and plaster. But when it was finished, the set looked and felt much like a real jungle. That real birds and real insects moved in and started living there in Dagobah. That's cool. It was all built on a soundstage. Kenny Baker wasn't very comfortable in his R2-D2 suit, especially when the jungle scenes were filmed. It was too much trouble to pull R2 out of the swamp every time the filming stopped, so they just left him, with Kenny Baker inside, stuck in the mud. One time he was stuck in the mud for over 2 hours. That's messed up. The next Star Wars film will be called Return of the Jedi. Oh, this is before Jedi this came out. Actually, it says Lucasfilm LFL 1980 right there on the copyright. It'll wrap up questions that Empire leaves unanswered. For the Empire, a full-size version of Han's ship, the Millennium Falcon, was built. It weighed over 40 tons. It took 6 people to get to... Oh, look at that! They called him Tony Daniels instead of Anthony. That's hilarious. It took 6 people to get Tony Daniels into C-3PO's costume. It was made out of plastic and fiberglass, and it fit tightly. As time went on, some of the materials shrank, and the costume got too tight. After some bumpy scenes, Tony was black and blue all over. Once he got so mad that he actually attacked one of the costumes with a pair of scissors. Tony, you know? Look at... There. Tony Daniels. That's hilarious. Well, anyway, there you go. Starting at $1. I don't know what it is, but it's old and fun looking. My camera I tapped. Literally, there you go. That's fun. I don't know. All right, the Raincore Keeper, Mr. Bordner, is in the lead at $70. Brian Campbell is in the lead on Wicket. Wicket, 80 plus Wicket. AFA 80 plus Wicket, only $81. Actually, Chris Fermi just took over at 82. The Rebel Commandos, CAS 85. CAS 85 Painted Face Rebel Commando is at $76 with Mr. Ben Muser. And Daniel Neal's in the lead on Hammerhead at $80. Casey Blevins just took over the deal on the Secrets from the ESB's poster at $6. It's my buddy, Tony Daniels. How crazy would it be when Anthony Daniels came to ICC if I was just like, "Hey Tony, how you doing?" He would have probably been like, "Oh my goodness." He's super nice. $6 on E. B is at 85. B is at 85. B is at 86. I guess we're going up a bucket time here on B. We're gonna let that one run for a second so everybody can get it out their system at $1 a pop. When's the last time we had a bid on Hammerhead there? I think he can be called. All right, Hammerhead is at $80 with Daniel Neal. That's a Hammerhead right here. I'm going to call him next. He is graded $85, so that's less than $1 a point right now. He's graded in 85, and he's only at $80. It's less than $1 a point. That's an 85 grade, good condition. But that's the next one I'm calling, so unless somebody bids. It's a Hammerhead AFA or CAS 85 2-line COO at $80. It's letter D. Going once, we got C at 80, B at 86, B at 88, B at 90. B is going back and forth. we're going to go with Hammerhead here at $80. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold! That's MC Hammerhead. Sold at 80 bones. How about a Leabouche? Whoa. Actually, this is a special one. This is an unpainted torso. Maybe I should sell that separate. Baby, I know you don't collect unpainted things, but it's a Leabouche. Do you want to keep it instead of selling it? Would you like this in your stuff? I know you don't collect those. Forget it. Sorry. I'm trying to find one so I can. I'm gonna do a bag of figures like we've been doing. Those are fun. Oh, who needed that? Zuckus. There it is. Leabouche. Trying to find a Leabouche so I could do a side-by-side comparison type deal. I don't see one.
Treating schizophrenia without a daily pill may seem impossible. But what if there was a path to treatment just twice a year? It's time for Invega Hafira.
Can't find one. I'll find one, and then I'll show you. But until then, we'll put up this one. She's in incredible condition.
Must be adequately treated with a similar shorter-term injection for at least 4 months. Invega Hafira is not for everyone. Elderly dementia patients have an increased risk of death or stroke. Call your doctor if you have uncontrollable muscle movements, as these can become permanent. If you have high fever, stiff muscles, confusion, dizziness upon standing.
So this is a factory error.
Other risks include increased cholesterol,
CAS 80.
which can lead to coma.
Leabouche disguise, unpainted torso, right there. Unpainted torso. So that's an 80 grade factory error Leabouche. Unpainted torso. And I will find another one and show you what that means, because I can't make it out. But I'm sure it's something blatantly obvious if you have a regular one right next to it. Keep Leabouche is on the desk. Boosh. What's that? Ooh. I'm going to look back here. I'm going to let these run for a second. So feel free to bid. Andrea, keep track of the bids. We're selling a B-Wing because it's in my way. And a rain cord is in my way. How am I not finding another way about shit? Hey Chad, if you're watching and going to come over here for covering me, can you grab a Leia Bosch from Andrea's collection? If you go into the collection room and then over to the side, there's like a billion of them. Andrea, I'll put it back, I promise. It looks like this, but there's like a billion of them. I'm trying to figure out what the torso part missing is because I'm interested since it's a rare thing. Can you grab me one just in the collection room? Thanks, bro. There's like a ton of them over by the spinny wheel thing. Andrea's got a whole army of these, so we'll figure it out. Alright, the Rain Core Keeper's at $75. We'll call that. He's been at $75 for a while. So the Rain Core Keeper CAS 80 is going for $75. Going once. Going twice, going thrice, sold. The prices on the other ones, Wicket is at AFA 80 plus, AFA 80 plus Taiwan. He is at 105. The Rebel Commando is at $85. He's letter C. He's a CAS 85. And the Leia Bosch is currently only at $80, but I'm sure once we figure out the factory error.
Loose one?
Yeah, that's fine. It says unpainted torso, so I want to know what that means. I'm trying to figure it out. I have no idea.
Should I go compare it to the other ones? So we're going to find a difference?
I don't know, dude. This is, here, look. Look at that. And look at this. I don't see any difference. But I might be looking at the wrong thing. Chad's looking too. Hold on. We'll be back.
Be the back.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
It looks exactly the same.
Unless that is brown paint on her torso on this one, and it's not paint on that one.
Yeah, because look at the torso's darker.
The torso's a different color?
On this, it's darker. On the loose one, look at it's a little bit darker shade of brown.
Oh yeah, it totally is.
Does that make a difference?
Yeah, I think it's a molded torso.
Because yeah, the paint on the body is
Yeah.
definitely darker on the loose one.
Okay, I think this torso is molded in brown plastic as opposed to painted brown. You can see the difference in color. See, it's darker. So there you go. Who knew that there was a molded torso and a painted torso? Leia Bouche. Because I didn't. Did you?
Nope.
Chad didn't know either. Andrea, did you know? There's also some on the spinning wheel. There's Leia Bouches everywhere in this house. It's like a thing. So there you go. So I wouldn't say factory error. I would just say molded torso. Like molded face or painted face for Luke. Alright, we called the Rain Corps Keeper, yes? Yes, we
A
did.
little more of this.
80
a
bucks.
bit more of
The
that.
Rain Corps Keeper's
It's a
coming
good
down.
thing. This season.
Alrighty then. Yeah, I know this one will be a monster. AFA 80 Death Star droid. And if you have ever tried to grade a Death Star droid, you know how unbelievably impossible it is to get an 80. There you go.
Look at you. You had one in there. See how the legs are shiny?
Oh, Andrea has the variant in there. Here, hold
Yeah,
on.
there was one of them like that.
Still a Hong Kong. That's cool.
But see how the legs are different?
Yep.
The paint on the legs and the body.
Of course, Andrea, you already have the variant that's graded, so you're fine. Don't worry about it. You already have the one that's hard to find. It was just in the army. Just like molded legs or painted legs hand off. Yeah, except I guess nobody cares about that variant. But it is a thing. I didn't know. Look at that. Even I learned something new today. How interesting. How interesting. Alright, let's call this right here. This ESB poster, Secrets from the ESB, going to Casey Blevins. Once, twice, 3 times at $6. Sold. And Chad's going to come in and cover me while I'm going to go on a break and go to the bathroom and get another coffee. And then he's going to put up some stuff too, so just hang out. Yes, of course you already have it, dear. No worries. Andrea's like me, but I am Boba Fett's and she is Leia's. But she has so many Leia's, it's crazy. But I can't really pick because I have a lot of Boba Fett's. To be fair... Here, I'm going to have Chad put up this fun book. Because he'll like that. This is from Echo Base. It's another Star Wars group. They're out of England. And they made a very good guide. But Chad will like that too. So I'm going to give this to Chad to put up for letter E. And I will tell him... I don't know, pick something over there. Whatever you want. Sure. Easy. Alright, so that one, you can call this one if nobody else bids on it. This one I just put up, this one I just put up. This one isn't there yet, it's too cheap. And also put this up, it's just a guide to action figures. And letter E. Alright, Chad's gonna cover for a minute. I will be back, folks. Thank you, sir.
What's up, guys? Right, we got this Echo Base Vintage Trading. Guide to Star Wars. Action figures. Let's see here. Get it to fit. But it looks like it's got everything in it. Here's the back. And that will be letter E. Right over here. Hey Casey, how's it going? Not much going on with me. Hey Kenny. All right, let's see if we can go over where we're at, and maybe I'll get something else. We got 5 on E, the Star Wars action figure guide. All right, let's see where we're at. A, the Death Star droids at 110. B, the Wicket, the AFA 80 plus is at 105. The Rebel Commando is at CAS 85. Painted face is at 85. Letter D, the Leia Bespin unpainted torso, CAS 80, is at 115. And then we're up to 12 on E. What's the bid on B at? B is at 105. So Wicket's at 105. And I think the Death Star Commander was the one, or no, the Death Star droid was the one that he said. Oh no, this one. Letter C, the Rebel Commando. I think that's the one we're supposed to call. We're up to 18 on E from Nick. On E, and then we're going to get ready to call letter C here in a second. The Rebel Commando CAS 85 painted face is at 85, so get your bids in if you want that one. We're going to call that one and we're going to get something else up. Alright, let's call sold on that one. It was letter C, the Rebel Commando is going to be sold. Get your bids in before the timer. Oh, we got a bid on C. C is still live. We got 90 on C. So the Rebel Commando is still live.
Have you always had trouble with your weight? Same.
Discover the power of Wegovy. What
We got 114 on B.
And some lost over 46 pounds.
We got 115 on B from Brian.
My risk. Wegovy is the only weight management medicine proven to reduce risk of major cardiovascular events such as death, heart attack, or stroke in adults with known heart disease and obesity.
Don't use Wegovy with semaglutide or GLP-1 medicine.
Oh, wait a second.
Children under 12.
Chad, you already had the
MTC, MEN2, or
C at 85, so I think that sold it at 85 to you. So you didn't need that bid.
Get medical help right away if you get a lump.
Okay, so then yeah, that one sold because you bid on it twice for this. Okay, so then C is done because you were the same guy. All right, got it.
Call your prescriber if you have any of these symptoms.
So C was sold
Cause low blood sugar in people with diabetes.
at 85
If you take medicines to treat diabetes.
to Chad.
Call your prescriber about vision changes, if you feel your heart racing while at rest, or if you have mental changes. Depression or thoughts of suicide may occur. Common side effects include nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, constipation, stomach pain, flu or upset, headache, feeling tired, dizzy or bloated, gas, and heartburn. Some side effects lead to dehydration, which may cause kidney problems.
All right, that one's sold. Let's get something else up.
I'm losing weight
I'm keeping it off.
and lowering my CV risk. Ask your prescriber about Wegovy.
Looks like we got 120 on B. So this is an 80 plus, AFA 80 plus AT driver, and it says red logo. Oh, my hands up front. There we go. So you can see the label. It's better to do this way. You can do it. There we go. So again, the 80 plus AFA AT driver with the red logo. And that will be letter C. I don't know if the red logo that it says on there is a variant, but that's what it says, the red logo. We got 122 on B, 124 on B, which is the wicket. $125 on B. Looks like Brian got the 125 first. Oh no, 126 on B with Chris. We got C at 65, C at 75 for the AT driver. I will go over them again. Let's see. Letter A, the Death Star droid is at 110. Letter B, Wicket is at 126. Looks like C, the AT driver, is at 75. D, the Leia, is at 115. And these are all 80 pluses. And then the action figure guide. Oh, we got C at 80 and A at 120. And then letter E, the action figure guide, is at 20 bucks. The Echo Base trading guide. We got 85 on C from Aaron. All right, guys, Mike's back. Have some fun.
If you just sit down on that, you should get right back. All right. Thank you, Chad.
You're welcome.
Oops. Thank you, Chad. All right. $120 on D, 100 on C. All right, Andrea is feeding Rex, so I'm not allowed to call anything at this moment because she keeps track. What is A at? What are we watching this evening? You know what I've been watching, dude? It's called Seals. It's awesome. It's just called Seals. I don't know if it's still going on or not. I think it is. But I'm on like season 4. It's good. E is at $20 with Casey Blevins. He is at $20. He is pretty cool. Did Chad show you? They did a good job with that guide. Echo. It was just a simple guide, but it's really good stuff. 25 on E. Mr. Nick Groom's in the lead. Andor's coming out, though, for another TV show, isn't it? Eventually. Casey Blevins, 28 on E. We got Leia Bosch, CAS 80 with the unpainted torso is at $120. The AT-AT driver AFA 80 is only at $100. That's cheap. The Wicket is at $126. And the Death Star droid, I am not sure because there isn't a number there, but Andrea will write it when she gets back, I'm sure. He's at $30. Let me see if I can scroll up far enough. There's a Death Star droid. I scrolled up. Death Star droid is at $120. It's only at $120. If you've ever tried to get an AFA 80 Death Star droid, or a Death Star droid to grade an 80 from AFA, you understand how cheap this is right now. Shockingly cheap. $120 is currently what it's at. Oh, there's Brian Jones. He's currently at $120 on the Death Star droid. There you go. Yep. Correct. Andrea's back. So now we can call something. Hasn't gotten a bid for a while. Let's look. Maybe Wicket? Rex was excited for dinner, of course. Rex is always excited for dinner. We have $40 on E. Nick Grooms. Got D at 126. D at 130. 130 on D. Leia Bosch is at 130. The AT-AT driver, AFA 80 Plus, is at $100. He is a red emblem. Do they have it marked? Yep, they do. Red logo. Red emblem Death Star, or AT-AT driver. Alright, D is at 130. We're going to call that Wicket. So if anybody wants to get in on Wicket, he is letter B, and he's at 126. He is an AFA 80 plus Taiwan Wicket. Right here, letter B, and I'm about to call him. So if you want to get in, now is the time, or forever hold your peace. Going once on Wicket, letter B, at 126 for C. Fermani. Going twice, going thrice. Wicket is sold for $126. Wicket. 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 How about we listen to the Jawa song? All right. I have a light brown stitch Jawa and a dark brown stitch Jawa. Both of them are 85 near mint plus AFA. Let's do the dark brown stitch first because I think that's the most common. I don't know. It's the big hood, the huge hood. Dark brown stitch Jawa. That Jawa is graded an 85. 85 dark brown stitch Jawa. AFA 85. 85s do not come easy. So you're all getting good deals tonight. Good deals, and you know what that means.
We make it easy to save with an online commercial auto.
I guess progressive commercial is what that means.
Is big enough.
Standard stitch. I think this is the standard stitch. The dark brown stitch. I think it's standard. Even though it's mentioned on the label, so. Any more loose completes? Yeah, I can put up some loose completes. I thought you guys wanted the graded. What are you looking for? We got an $85 starting bid on the Jawa Michael Turk. Loose ungraded completes. Tell me which one in particular you want, man, and I'll try to grab it if I have it. But it's kind of blowing through a bunch of AFAs and graded. Jason McKee, $90 on the Jawa. A boogie Jawa, boogie, 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 boogie. Alright, we're going to call the Guide to Star Wars action figures from Echo Base for Mr. Nick Grooms at $45. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. I'll be going to bed with the sun in my head. That's what I'm going for, brother. Jason McKee, $90 on the Jawa. We're going to back that one up with this one. It's a little bit thicker, but it's the Star Wars Vehicles, Playsets, and Accessories Guide from Echo. Really nice book. Star Wars Vehicles, Playsets, and Accessories. That's the partner to that other book. Starting off at $1. Letter E. Loose complete Cloud Car Pilot. I don't think I have one of those laying around, brother. I have a graded one. OTD! Alright, let's run through them here. Death Star Droid is at $120. I'm going to sell it for $120. That's a steal of a deal. Dark Brown Stitch Jawa is at $90. AT-AT Driver, AFA 80 Plus is at $105. Leia Bo, Shun Painted Torso is at $145. Nick Grooms gets us started on the Echo Base Star Wars Vehicles, Accessories, and Playset Guide at $25. There you go. Got your Jawa fixed for tonight. Alright, that Jawa is an AFA 85, folks. And they are going for $364. These are 85s. Dark brown stitch, 85. That's an 85 plus. But still, they're going for like $300. We're at $100 currently. So let me know if we get there. But please bid on the Jawa, because he's about $200 less than he should be right now. Alright, next we're going to call, I think, Leia Bosch. Forlam, Jedi Luke, Hoth Leia, Han, Small, Big, Jawa, ATST, Driver, B-Wing. I'll see what I got, buddy. T-Bone, Wicket. I know I saw Wicket back there. Alright, D at 160. 160 Chad Bordner on the unpainted torso Leia. 160. Alrighty, I'm going to read through them again to you. The Death Star droid is at 120, AFA 80. I think I'll call that one next. Dark Brown Stitch Jawa, AFA 85 is literally at $95. Every single one that's sold on eBay, go look it up, is $300. So that's literally $205 less than the 3 most recent ones sold on eBay. So if you collect Jawas, it's really cheap. A third of the price. Everything's cheap. Let's see what an AFA 80 Death Star droid costs. My eBay's real slow. Arthur Liu, 108 on B, 108 on B. That Jawa is crazy cheap. We got 160 on D, 165 on D, Mr. Brian Campbell. Alright, let's call the Death Star droid there. There, now we got some people bidding on the Jawa. I do have a 90 graded Amanaman. I think there's some others. Maybe that's the only 90 in there. I have a 90 graded Man. Going once, but I'm very scared to bring out a 90 grade Man where an 85 grade Jawa is going for $200 less than it should. Literally a third of the price. Going once on the Death Star droid, going twice on the Death Star droid, going thrice on the Death Star droid. At $120, 120, Brian Jones, congratulations, sir. That's a good deal. Beautiful Death Star droid there, man. You're going to be psyched. But we're getting more bids on the Jawa, so maybe some people are checking the eBays. Well, I put in the Death Star droid too early there. That's okay, no other bids. Perfect. Brian Campbell's in the lead on the Jawa, 160. All right. CAS 80 Lando Calrissian, no teeth. No teeth Lando. I have an Man graded 90. Nice. Lando, the no teeth variant. Starting off at $1, letter A. Or no, starting off at $50, letter A. Alright, the vehicles, accessories, and playset guide. It's twice the size of the action figure one, and it's only at half the price right now. So if anybody's keen on that or has any questions about it, let me know. We're up to 170 on that Jawa there. 175. We got a bunch of bidders now. It's fine. It'll take care of itself. Sorry I had to be like, go look at eBay, man. Huh. Alright, Chad Border's in the lead on that AT-AT driver, and it is going inexpensively. Alright, you know what? Leia Bausch has been up there for a while. I do not have an X-Wing Luke 90 grade. I think I have an 85, which is a miracle, but I don't have a 90. We're calling Leia Bausch. Brian Campbell in the lead, unpainted torso 175. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Leia Bausch. Oh, Andrea wrote she just got bids. Oh, yeah, literally just got bids. Forget it. Still alive, Leia Bausch, sorry. Brian Campbell, it's literally right there. Very recently. What hasn't gotten bids for a while? Oh, Lando, but he's brand new. I guess the AT-AT driver. AT-AT driver, I'm going to show him to you again because it's an 80 plus near mint. Red label. He is beautiful. And it's an AFA 80 plus, and it's only currently at 105. So check your eBays, check your prices. 105, it's the red emblem AT-AT driver. I'm going to go ahead and call him though. Going once, going twice, going thrice. AFA 80 plus AT-AT driver, red emblems, sold for 105. That's a steal of a deal. Dang, I'm just giving away steals of deals tonight, folks. One after another. What's up? You guys not telling your friends? Is that why you're keeping it secret? Crushing it on the AFA sale here. Sold! Congratulations. That's a good deal. Letter C. Okay. What a Rancor! Just because it shouldn't fit right, so that should be fun. Nice, strong Rancor, good condition. Mouth moves good. Letter C, Rancor. Cool. Yeah, Nick Grooms, you're the only person to bid on E, the Star Wars vehicle book. Vehicles, playsets, and accessories. White teeth? No, purple. Yeah, they're white. A couple little minor nicks, but can't live this long without eating 1 or 2 Grammarian guards. But yeah, his teeth are white. They're not yellowed or anything. He's a non-smoker. Nice strong arms, too. We got 181 on D. Levosh, unpainted torso, CAS 80. A dark brown stitched Jawa, folks. Please go look up a dark brown stitched Jawa AFA 85 on eBay. And somebody just buy it to resell it. Por favor. Just go look it up on eBay sold listings. It's so cheap. The Rancor doesn't have any bids on it yet, Frankie. Leah Bausch still getting bids. We got a couple bidders fighting back and forth on that one. 185. Alright, we're going to call the Star Wars Vehicles, Accessories, and Playset book. I don't know why the other one was so hot. But this one's a steal of a deal. So Nick Grooms, you did good. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Nick Grooms on the Star Wars Guide to Vehicles and Accessories. ...1980 National Geographic Society poster. Save the animals. Bear with us. That's random. But it has a Star Destroyer on the other side attacking the Falcon. It's definitely a poster from the 80s. Looks like from a National Geographic, I'm guessing. It's weird to have a Star Wars poster in a National Geographic, but there it is. There's at least the National Geographic contest winners on the back, so there you go. Letter E, poster from 1980. And 175 on B, 180 on B. C is at 40, $40 on C. That's the Rancor. Aaron Moffat starts us off. A is at 65, Greg James. Brian Campbell, 186. You guys are going back and forth on that one. I'll let you run. On D. A Rancor is only at $50. Nice Rancor there. Man, the dark brown stitched Jawa is killing me. It's so cheap. So cheap. Can't call Leia. She's still getting dollar bids. Rancor is only at $50, so I'll let him run for a minute. I just put him up, though, to be fair. And Lando's at $65. Everything up there is pretty much new, so I'll hang out. Anybody got any questions for me? Brian Campbell, $190 on the dark brown stitch Jawa. Jawa's getting bids. It's creeping up there slowly but surely. But honestly, they're going for over $300. Go check it out. Go check it out on the eBays. AFA 80 Jawa is all you have to do, and then search sold listings, and you will see I ain't teasing. That Leia Bosch keeps going up. She was stuck at $100 for a while. Now she's at $190. Arthur Liu on the Raincore at $58. $58 for Arthur Liu on the Raincore. He's in the lead. Brian Campbell in the lead on D on that Leia Bosch at $190. That's a really cool poster. We'll pull that down if nobody wants it. You guys want something different on letter E? Casey Blevins, $1. That's a really cool poster that I haven't seen. I mean, literally, it's all National Geographic poster contest stuff on the back. It's not in perfect shape, but I mean, it's a 50-year-old piece of paper. It's pretty darn good shape. Nick Grooms, $2. Now we got a battle on E. $2 on E. Nick Grooms in the lead. Casey, option to you for $3. Frankie Ramos says $60 on the Raincore, $60 on the Raincore. Brian Campbell makes the Jawa break 200 bones. 200 bones on the Jawa. Do you have a graded walrus, man? Yes, I do, sir. He's over there. I'll grab him for you and I'll put him up next. How's that sound? Ooh, pig tusk as well. Well, I'm knocking over stuff here, man. Arthur Liu, 208 on the Jawa. Now we have 3 bidders on the Jawa. 3 bidders on the Jawa. We got Casey Blevins at 5 on E. Arthur Liu at $68 on the Raincore, so he's in the lead on the Raincore. Brian Campbell at $210 on the Jawa. That Jawa is creeping up. Whoa, pink tusk, light green head, and his head is super light green. That's crazy. Look at that walrus man. Is anybody super walrus man-y person that would know what that means? Because it says pink tusk, light green head, but the head is like noticeably light green. I don't know if that's tough to find variant or whatever. Oh, it has no COO. So it must be from Europe. Must be British or Spanish. Man, I'm not, well, not picking on graded, but it's hard to see the CROs on graded because they put the back plates, you know. But I do know that the double no line means it's a no COO, so it's got to be Europe or Meccano or something like that. It's a variant. Arthur Liu, $218 on the Jawa. Frankie Ramos, $70 on the Raincore. Nick Grooms, $8, or no, $6 on E. Sorry, Nick Grooms, $6 on E. Anybody want Han Solos, Leia's, something? What do you want for the next graded? We got a Walrus Man next. Alright, Lando Calrissian, no teeth, is at $65. I know he's just a Lando, so I guess whatever, right? I don't know. Seems cheap. That Jawa, though, he's creeping up there. 218 Arthur Liu, 220 Brian Campbell. Brian Campbell in the lead on the Jawa. Jawa's still a steal of a deal. But at least it's not stuck at $80 still. So thank you guys for going to Google and looking. Or going to eBay and looking. I appreciate it. Or unless you already knew. Thank you for already knowing. Hey, talk about the next charity auction. Okay. The next charity auction, well, the very first charity auction, it's going to be for Robert Kilpatrick. I do have his collection from his wonderful family. It has to be sorted. I will be sending off a couple things for grading. But that auction will be it'll be over like probably a couple weeks, a few weeks, and I'll announce it beforehand and everything. And you're going to go to the IC for Life charity, the number 4, ic4lifecharity.org, and you'll be able to find the links for it there. And then also probably everywhere that's IC, all the different web pages and stuff like that. And then you'll be able to bid on it, and then 100% of all the money brought in from the items sold goes to the family. And there is a buyer's premium like every other auction house in the world. And the buyer's premium will go to IC for Life. Well, I just had the scariest USPS experience in the world. I got 3 packages, including AFA Imperial Dignitary, arrived in my front porch, but they weren't there. Dun, dun, dun. E7. Hopefully they turned up. Next door neighbor? You're leaving me hanging, Belky. Neighbor across the street got the packages. Nice. He's like, I can't use any of these stupid toys in plastic boxes. What is this weird stuff? You're like, oh my God, those are mine, man. Thank you so much. Well, there you go. You owe your neighbor a fruitcake for sure, or at least a pie of some sort. A variety of pie. All right, we're going to call that Leia Bouche, unpainted torso. She is at 190. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Leia Bouche. Or Leia Bouche. Or however you prefer to say it, actually. FedEx does do that all the time here. Luckily, our neighbors don't collect Star Wars, so it doesn't really matter. Will the auction be live? No, they will not be live. They will be like a standard auction house format where they will be on that website, and you can bid, and there will be clock resets, hopefully, and stuff like that. So there will be no sniping, because we don't like sniping. I don't like sniping. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll just go... Here, how about a AFA 75 EX Plus near mint? Wow, it just missed an 80 by a drop. Luke Stormtrooper. Let me look at the blaster. And it does have the black blaster. The true black blaster. You always want to double check with graded stuff. But this actually has the laser cutout, and they stopped doing not blue-black by the time they did that. So that is the black blaster. Luke Stormtrooper, he looks great. Let me look at him and try to figure out what got him the 75. I do not see anything in particular at all that is wrong with him at all. So I do not know why he got a 75 EX Plus. I'm not going to speak on grading and how some people get better grades. But I cannot tell anything on this Luke Skywalker that deserves him to be a 75 plus instead of an 80. Nothing. Ooh, are you going to put up the Walrus Man? Yes, sir. We'll put him over on here. And we'll put up the Walrus Man next. Sorry, bro. It was right here. We'll put up Luke next. We'll put up Luke Stormtrooper next. Pink tusk Walrus Man, light green head. Look at how light green his head is. And his tusks are super pink. Can't really tell from the camera, but they're super pink. You can tell they're pink. And here you go. There you go. Walrus Man, pink tusk with light green head, AFA 80, near mint. Super pink tusks. So there you go. Letter D. Almost need to blur it out. Yeah, sure enough. So many variants I can't keep up. Yeah, I know, man. The labels get longer every year. Alright, nobody's bidding on Lando, so I'm going to let that Lando go. Greg James is in the lead on Lando Calrissian, CAS 80 with no teeth. No teeth Lando at $65. $65. It's literally impossible to ship it both ways and get it graded for that price. So, Hubert, what's up, buddy? Hey, from Sweden. How you doing, bud? First live with me. So cool. Thanks, brother. I appreciate it. Well, welcome, welcome, welcome. I am glad you are here. We're going to call Lando right here. Graded Lando CAS 80 for 65 bucks. That seems really cheap. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. Peg warmer rotating stand, yeah, sure enough. But nonetheless, if you're doing all the AFAs, you're going to need them eventually, and that was cheap. It is really cheap. Alright, here's an easy one to gauge because everybody wants it. It is the Black Blaster, AFA 75. I see absolutely nothing wrong with this figure to earn it a 75 grade instead of an 80 grade, but I guess it all depends on, well, maybe that right there on his one knuckle. Yeah, alright, fair enough. There it is. Can't see it from the front, but that's why I got the grade. You can only see it if you tilt it this way and look in between his fingers. That's crazy. Good job. That's a good grade then. Fair enough. AFA 75, Luke Stormtrooper with Black Blaster, with the real blaster, the expensive blaster. There you go. Letter A. 65 bucks. We're at 65 bucks on Walrus Man. That's a pink tusk Walrus Man. I've sold loose pink tusk Walrus Mans for that. Oh yeah, no, believe me, Dan Belkey, that was cheap, buddy, for sure. We're at 65 on Walrus Man, pink tusk Walrus Man, graded in 80. We're at 10 bucks on that National Geographic poster. That's going to be the next one I call. The dark brown stitch Jawa is only at 220. Here, folks, I'm going to show you something. Just type that in, or just type in AFA 85 Jawa. On eBay. Not even the dark brown stitch variant, nothing like that. Just AFA 85 Jawa on eBay. Look that up and look at what all the recent ones have sold for. This one's only at 220 bucks right now. Just telling you. Do a little bit of legwork. Feel free to flip it tomorrow. I don't care. But it's still too cheap. Luke Stormtrooper, 200 bucks, 275, 225, 200, 400, 415. Lots of people bidding on Luke. Of course, Luke Stormtrooper's huge. We're going to let that one run for a second. Let's call this cool poster over here for Casey Blevins at 10 bucks. Cool poster. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Casey, you're going to have like the biggest collection of the weirdest posters and things I've never seen before in my life. Because you're always the one that buys the weird ones. Like, that's like, got all National Geographic contests on the back. It's really crazy. The Walrus Man is now at $70. That's a cool poster, Casey. I've never seen it, ever. I'm not even saying it's rare, I'm just saying I've never seen it, and I've seen a lot of Star Wars stuff. Here, how about this? Star Wars #1. It's actually got a receipt from somebody else. Star Wars #1. This is the Marvel Special Edition, the giant one. Look at the size of it compared to a Rancor. Starting at $1. Yeah, you and Casey, sure enough. Nick Grooms and Casey Blevins, they go back and forth and love the weird ones. Massey Michael usually hops in on the weird ones too when he's around. He's another one that likes the weird ones. Maine Vintage Toys, cool. Do I know you? Jesse Fairbanks, nope, don't know. Portland, Maine. Whoa. I do have a complete 12-inch Han and R2, buddy. You want me to grab one of those? I'll grab one of those once I get rid of this Rancor, bud, because it's taking up a lot of space. Or the Jawa or the Tuscan. I do have a Dianoga. I sold a loose one last week. I got a graded one here. Which one do you want there, Toby? Han, loose, or R2? Or Han, R2, or what did you say? I don't know. You just bought that comic for me last Taco Tuesday. Uh-oh. So only Nick Grooms is going to be bidding, I guess. That's hilarious. Han, please, you got it, Toby. No problem, bud. Absolutely. Arthur Liu, 228 on B. Thank you, sir. That darn Jawa is creeping up so slowly, but I appreciate you guys bidding on it. Wow, Casey, dude, I feel bad, man. Nick Grooms is going to get this for a steal compared to what you paid for yours last week, because he's the only one bidding on it. Poor Casey. I think it's like a $30, $40 comic or something like that, isn't it? I don't know. You're going to do good, Nick. Alright, we're at 415 on Luke Stormtrooper, 415 on Luke Stormtrooper. The Jawa's at 228. The Rancor's at 75. That's enough for me. Brian Walsh is in the lead, so if you want that Rancor, bid right now or forever hold your peace. Mike Stanford, what's the status on the comic? It's only at $5, dude. Oh, $10. Nico Mazzanaghetti. Did I get that one right, brother? Brian Jones, $11. All right, going once on the Rancor, going twice on the Rancor, going thrice. Rancor, $70. Nope, $75. I lied. Sold to Brian Walsh. That's a nice Rancor for $75, Brian. You'll be happy with that, man. For sure. Oh, Frankie Ramos says, hold up, man. 4 seconds left on the clock. $80 on the Rancor. $80 on the Rancor. Any issues on it? What, the comic? Yeah, I mean, it's 40 years old. It's got some edge wear. Here, look. It's got a crease there down the bottom. You see that crease? It says some edge wear on the spine for sure. But I mean, for a 50-year-old comic or 45-year-old comic, it's pretty good shape, brother. Color looks nice. Definitely some wear, but I mean, for a comic that old, it's not bad at all. And the cover's super vibrant. Aaron Chandler, 420 on A. Hey! I got Nico's name right. I did it. Brian Walsh is out on the rain course, so who just bid on it? Frankie Ramos. You gonna take it down, pal? At $80. Going once for Frankie Ramos on the rain court, twice, 3 times. Sold. You got it, Stanford. No worries, buddy. Anytime. Anytime. Any time of day. Frankie Ramos takes down the rain car. Cool. Toby Black wants the tall Han Solo. Oops. Toby Black, I know you're in Canada and there's a crack in this case, so if you don't want it, the case is free. Ignore the case exists. But I know it's a hassle to ship something that heavy to Canada for no reason. But there is a little tiny crack in it. But if you want to use it for display, I can totally still ship it. Also, if you're in America, it's totally worth the couple bucks shipping charge. But Canada, it's probably like $500,000 shipping charge if they're not on strike this week. There you go. Han Solo. Metal is legit. There's his blaster. Pew pew. He's looking good. He's got that good hair. I think I got a couple graded baggy figs, bud. Han's got nice hair, man. A little bit of belt buckle rub, but very minor. He's got his boots 100% complete there. Got his blaster and everything. He's looking good, man. Starting off at $1. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put him in this, but Toby, you just say whether you want it or not. See, there's a little crack there. But it's free. But also for your shipping costs. Probably doesn't help you. But ignore the glass. It's just a freebie. We're just selling the really nice, complete 12-inch Han Solo. Andrea said D is at 70. Yeah, right? It'll be like shipping it to Idaho soon, right, Toby? We got 230 on B. That Jawa's creeping up there. I guess I'm going to have to leave him spinning. You know, if you guys would have just said, like, $200 in the beginning, that Jawa would have been pulled down 45 minutes ago and it would be sold by now. And there would be something else there. Going slow doesn't always work. Unless it's a Lando with no teeth. Then it definitely works. Alright, let me run through them again. Luke Stormtrooper AFA 75EX near mint is at $420. Dark Brown Stitch Jawa AFA 85 is at $230. Han Solo 12-inch with a free acrylic is at 200 bones so far. Walrusman, I just put that up though. Walrusman AFA 80 with a pink tusk and light green head is only at $75. I don't know how rare the pink tusk with the light green head is. And then Star Wars, the very large comic, is at $12. Dang, 80 grade Luke Stormtroopers are going for $1,000. Just so you know. 75s though go for 400, 500 bucks, 450, 549. Well, 549-ish. Still a good deal. Still a really good deal on him. I can't believe the 80 grade Luke Stormtroopers go for $1,000. Like literally the last 3 to sell on eBay. Go check them out. Over $1,000. It's bonkers. I remember when you used to be able to get a carded one for less than $1,000. Those days are gone. Ba 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 boom ba boom ba boom ba boom ba boom. D at $75 has Walrus Man $75. Daring Joe is in the lead. Chad Bordner, I think it's already at $75. Yes, sir. Darren Joe is already at $75. Gregory Foster, Darren Joe is already at $75 on that one, Chad. So you'd have to come up just a little bit, buddy. Brian Campbell, $440 on A. Arthur Liu, $238 on B. $238 on B. That giant 12-inch Han Solo is at $200 with Toby Black. Who got the Eagles-Washington game? I do not. I'm a Jet fan, so I don't bet on football. It's just always a disaster. A is a 75 EX Plus near mint. 75 EX Plus near mint. And he's in really, really nice condition. I figured out why he got the 75. There's the tiniest mark in between his first and second finger right there, a white mark. You can't even see it 90% of the time. You got to get it really in perfect tiltage. Luke Stormy's worth $3 in 1985. We should have all bought all of them. It was a huge mistake. I always see people with these time machines on TV, and none of them ever go back to like 1986 and buy all the Power of the Force. It's crazy. They should. Alrighty, Luke Stormtrooper was at $445. That dark brown stitch Jawa AFA 85 is at $238. It's killing me. Han Solo 12-inch with the free acrylic is at $200. He is complete. He does have his blaster and his medal. And Walrus Man Pink Tusk AFA 80 is at $80. And the Star Wars large comic as at blah blah blah. And the Star Wars #1 large comic is at $15. Your mom wouldn't let you waste your money on carded. Well, that's all right. Moms are smart, and if they only missed Star Wars, that's not their fault. Could have been really into Star Trek and bought all the Star Trek stuff from the same time, and it would literally be worth $0. Or Beanie Babies. Could have gotten really into Beanie Babies, and that would have been horrible. Alright, 7:40, so we're getting close here, folks. Let's, I'm going to call the Jawa at $238. It's killing me, but I'm going to call it. That's like literally $150 under cost, or under market price right now. We're going to call that Jawa going once. If you want to get in, it's at $238. Going twice on the Jawa. Going thrice on the Jawa. Sold Jawa. Any pop-up R2s? Alright, everybody's asking for the pop-up R2. Yes, I will put up the droid's pop-up R2. Even though the Jawa just sold for 70% of what it's worth. Thank you to... Who got the Jawa? Arthur Liu, congratulations. You got the Jawa there, bud. What did I just say I put up? Pop-up R2, alright. You know what? I'm going to put up a reserve on this because I'm not wasting my breath. because they go for a regular price all the time. Droids R2 AFA 80 plus. $900, $1,600. Holy moly, that's insane. Look at that. Why do you think that sold for that price? Anybody have any idea? That's a regular one, 1984. Look at that. That's insane. $1,600. The most recent one that sold is an AFA 75 at $899. This is an 80 plus. Hold on. Yeah, no, if a 75 sold for $899, I'm going to start this off at $1,000 because it starts off at $900. This is an 80 plus. Feel free to look up the giant jump from 80 plus. I believe it's worth like $1,100, $1,200 easily. No, I believe it's worth more than that. The last one to sell was a 75, and we're seeing what this Luke Stormtrooper's selling. Okay, let me try to tell you. Luke Stormtrooper, AFA 75, is going currently for $450. An AFA 80 Luke Stormtrooper goes for $1,000. You can look this up on eBay. So that's the difference in price between a 75 and an 80. This one is an 85 or an 80 plus. And I'm going to be starting it at $1,000, and that is cheap. Thanks, Toby. Yeah, totally fair. There you go. So that's at $1,000. It's AFA 80 plus. It is a Droids R2-D2. Starting bid is $1,000. It's definitely worth more than that. But I'm not sitting here and starting off at $100 because I'll just go nuts like I just did with that Jawa. Thank you, Toby. I appreciate it. But yeah, starting off at $1,000 if you're into it. Luke Stormtrooper's at $450. The R2 pop-up I just put up. Han Solo in acrylic is at $200. Toby Black, you're going to get that. Nobody wants 12-inch Han Solo, buddy. Except for you. I think that's a killer deal, brother. So we're going to go for that. Going once on the 12-inch Han Solo complete at $200 from my buddy Toby Black up there in the 51st state. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold to Toby Black. Congratulations, buddy. And just tell me if you want that glass or not, man. It's got a chip, and the handle has another chip, so I don't know if it's even worth it or it'll even make it. But, no, I don't have loose pop-ups. No. No loose pop-up Droids R2s. Sorry. Sold. Congratulations, Toby Black. All right. I gotta put up something else over here. You know what? I'm gonna sell this B-Wing because it's in my way. Alright, giant B-Wing. It's in really nice condition. Very clean. Good stickers all over the place. Very nice condition B-Wing. And it also comes with an instruction sheet. Let me watch out just so you don't hit the B-Wing. Perfect. Alright, and it also comes with the instruction sheet. B is at $1,000 starting bid. It's a AFA 80 plus, and the most recent AFA 75, AFA 75, the most recent, sold for $900 on eBay plus tax. So literally the same exact price if you're in Tennessee. This is also with the B-Wing. It's kind of cool because they saved the red tag special where they paid $9.99 or $9.91, but it is a B-Wing tag, so that's just the freebie that comes with it for fun. Still neat that they saved that. So there you go, B-Wing. Sorry, what is E at? E is at $15. It's the Star Wars #1 large comic. It's only at $15. $40. Andy Burroughs starts us off on the B-Wing at $40 with an instruction sheet and the price tag. We got $20. Brian Walsh on E. $20 on E. Brian Walsh. That B-Wing fighter is in very beautiful condition. Just so you know. Very clean. Look at it when it comes close to the camera. It's super clean. Nico Mazzanaghetti, $21 on E. $21 on E. We only got $40 on that B-Wing fighter in great condition. With the instructions. It's really been hit or miss tonight, huh, folks? Complete B-Wing fighter. Shoot, just the canopy's worth more than it's selling for right now. Jason McKee, $50 on the awesome B-Wing. Very nice, clean B-Wing with sticker sheet. Nick Grooms, Jason McKee beat you to it, buddy. Or not sticker sheet, instruction sheet, sorry. Chad Bordner, Jason McKee beat you to it. But still a lot of margin left in that B-Wing if you want to get in on it. Lots of margin. All right, let me run through them again. Luke Stormtrooper AFA 75 EX Plus near mint is at $480. The Droids R2D2 pop-up AFA 80 Plus has no bids on it, and I'm only starting at $1,000. B-Wing with instruction sheet and the free price tag is only at $55. That B-Wing's worth $80, guys. $90. I don't even know. I'd buy it for $50. I know the instructions got to be worth at least $25-30. Walrus Man AFA 80 Pink Tusk. I'm going to call that one. That one's at $80. Bid on A. The bid on A is 480. 480 AFA 75 EX Plus near mint. Going once, Walrus Man. Going twice, Walrus Man. Pink Tusk, light green head, $80. Sold, Walrus. Cuckoo, Choo. C70, Chad Bordner. Nick Grooves, he beat you to it. You'd have to go higher than 70. CAS 70 plus Stormtrooper. Don't know why I got a 70, but I'll check it out for you. Oh, he's got a little bit of pink on his toes. Pink toes, that's why. A little bit of pink. You can't even see it on the camera. AFA 80 wide card to pop up. Hey, that's cool, man. That was a steal of a deal. Go look them up online. They're $1,200, $1,500. Like, honestly, I'm not making it up. Just go look on eBay. It's because it's Hake's last auction. Here's the thing with Hake's auction, and I'll tell you the best way if you're not worried about yellow bubbles or 80 grades, buy them on Hake's. 85s, 90s go for exorbitant amounts of money on Hake's, whereas like an 80 or a 75, God forbid, goes for dirt cheap. Definitely, if you're hunting Hake's. Also, a shout out to Jeff Jacobs, who's a very nice guy, been an IC member forever. He's selling his collection on Hake's right now, and it is massive. Massive, awesome collection. So check it out. All Star Wars. He's great. Price on A. A is currently at 480. 480 with Brian Campbell. Yes, but also if you open them, here's the thing, Chris Fermani. If you open them and have them graded, very seldom do they actually get that kind of grade. Like, if you were to open that, and don't open it, because that's a silly thing to do, but if you were to open it and send it in, I guarantee you it's not going to pull an 85 or an 80 plus. You don't know how many things I've seen come directly off card and they don't even grade a 70 or a 75. Yeah, but you already got one, man, so it's no worries. Oh, Jeff Jacobs' collection is not too rich for your blood. He's got a lot of stuff that is, but I'm sure he's got some 75s in there or 80s. And if he's got like 385s, there's going to be some 80s that go dirt cheap. I remember I sold an 80 on, it was an 80 grade, or no, it was a 75 grade, and it was like a super rare G.I. Joe, and it was on Hake's. And it sold for so cheap. And it was like, I should have just kept it open, because it totally is worth more than that, you know what I mean? But yeah, look for 80s on Hake's, 80s, 75s. If you can pull a 70 on Hake's, dirt cheap. Because everybody on Hake's is looking for 90s. We got $80 on C, $80 on that B-Wing with the instruction sheet. So Since we only have 3 minutes left, I'm going to take down the Stormtrooper because it has no bids. But no reason to sell it. We're almost done for the night. I'm going to also pull down the R2-D2. Nobody's keen. But really, go look that up. That's what they're going for. The grade on A is a 75 EX Plus near mint. And it's at 480. Yeah, man, definitely. If you're watching the Hakes, look at 80s. 80s, 75s on Hakes go for literally less than they go for on eBay. And it's because everybody there is looking for 90s. But you got an AFA 90 or something, you'd be silly not to send it to Hakes. The R2 was starting at $1,000, and it's an 80 plus. So it's an AFA 80 plus. It's great. Yes, Jeff's collection is mostly 85s or higher for sure. But that's what I'm saying. The ones that aren't 85s, they're going to just go right under the radar. Right under the radar. Sneaky, sneaky like. Alright, let's call this one the large comic for 25 bucks. Brian Walsh, you're going to get it, buddy. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Nico says 26, and it's not called yet. So Nico's in the lead on the Star Wars large comic at 26 bucks. Oh yeah, man, I bet you get some good deals on stuff. Because even like 80s, man, 80s, people aren't at Hakes for 80s. They're there for like 90s. They'll take an 85 if they have to deal with it. And, but like 80s, they're like, mwah. And then 75s are like, mwah. And if God forbid it's like a 60, they're like, that you could get it for a nickel. Or even a 70. 70 you could get for a nickel on Hakes. Good night, Jack in the Box. Nice seeing you anyway, buddy. Happy New Year. Andy Burrows, $85 on that beautiful B-Wing with instruction sheet. Killer deal still. We got $28 on E by Brian Walsh. Get in your bids. Bid early, bid often, folks. It is $7.59. I'm going to call all of these in the next minute. So if you want to bid, do it now. The B-Wing with instruction sheet, it is so clean, this B-Wing, and it's only at $85 with the instructions. It is dirt cheap if you want to get in. The large comic is at 28 bucks. Get in. And the Luke Stormtrooper AFA 75 EX Plus near mint is under 500 bucks at 480. All of those you should hop in on right this moment. If not, forever hold your peace. I'm telling you, Chris, check it out, brother. You'll be like, what? And somebody can make a really good living just buying 75s off of Hakes. Alright, that's it, folks. Going once for everything, all three. Going twice. Going thrice. All three are sold! Thank you very much, everybody, for hanging out tonight. Thank you for being part of the Imperial Commissary. Chris Fermi, at 90 bucks on C. He made it in the nick of time. So C is still alive. It's at 90 bucks for Chris Fermi. Arthur Lou, have a great night, brother. Nice seeing you. But remember, if you want to be a great member of the IC, you got to do 3 simple things. They are to teach, to learn, and to grow the hobby. Please check out icforlifecharity.org. The number 4, IC4lifecharity.org. Please check it out. Please give if you can, or send in some things if you got extras, and we'll sell them off and we'll put the money into IC for Life, which will grow the Imperial Commissary and the convention and all other things, so we never, ever, ever have to let a corporation into the thing that we have created. But I love you all. I hope you all had a wonderful week. If you didn't watch Skeleton Creech, check it out. It was super fun. If you did and you have nothing to watch, I don't know. I'm going to go watch a show called Seals. It's got the dude from Bones in it. It's really good. I do enjoy it. I'm on season 4. So if you're looking for something like that, go for it. Otherwise, that is it. And Andy is out. Cool. All right, so we are at C for money. You're going to win, bud. Going once, twice, 3 times on Epi Wings. So, Aaron Chandler, good night, buddy. Have a nice night. Andy Burrows, good night. Thanks for letting me know. Frankie Ramos, take care. Thank you very much, sir. You too. Have a great night. Be safe out there, folks. And I will see you next Taco Tuesday. Have a great night. Thanks for being part of the Imperial Commissary.